So let's talk about washing our hair, shall we? Highly requested stuff. I'm taking you to a very special place. Let's say you have one wig and you wear it every day. I say you wash, some people will say wash it once every 2 weeks. Some people say wash once a month. It's really just depends on the actual hair and how the conditions of your environment, where you're at. Do you work in a place where, they serve, Mexican food, or a smoky bar, or do you sweat a lot? Is your wig feeling dry? Just please don't overwash, especially stacked hair wigs, because they're so delicate. This piece right here, the lace, this is where you just need to be careful. So you want to avoid conditioner and anything with oils around this section. Why? Because that's where the knots are tied. Each hair is tied into this lace. The lace is also very, very thin and delicate. It's considered a lace that they use for like theater and TV and like places where the lace cannot be detectable. So what you're gonna do, and please note that there are instructions in all of your packages that I send to you. Now, if you haven't bought a stacked hair wig, that's okay. Go to my website, there's some instructions there too. Or this will be posted on YouTube so you can come back and look at it. So, just make sure that you're not using like super duper hot water. Why? Because your hair color, if it's not like a completely natural one color, one tone piece, the hair color will just wash out. We try not to use too harsh chemicals on these pieces. We don't want to like open the cuticle too much and dry out the hair or compromise the integrity of the knots or the hair shaft itself. So when you make the water too hot, it opens the hair cuticle, which is all great and, whatever. If you want to put some conditioner in, you want that cuticle to open, whatever, but not too much because you don't want to pull the color out. So you're going to take your sink and you're going to fill it with like lukewarm water. Like, would you put your baby in it? Your newborn baby? Even cold water is okay. You want it a little warm. Fill up the tub enough so that you can take the hair and get enough water in it. So you're going to take the hair and you're going to kind of like swish it through the water, get it wet, but you're never going to like, agitate, okay? Never agitate. Pretend that you're washing your clothes on the delicate cycle. You're just getting it wet, basically. Never do this. Never do this. Ever, ever, ever. Or you're fired. You're gonna grab shampoo. And the shampoo, there's so many shampoos you can use. There's not just one. You don't have to buy like a special wig shampoo that costs like $1 bajillion. All I recommend is that you're using a sulfate-free shampoo so that you're not stripping the color out. So what I use is a Redken color, they used to call it Color Extend, but now they call it Color Extend Magnetics. But any color safe shampoo, basically. You're just gonna take a little tiny bit, that's actually a lot, and put it in the water, okay? Don't put it directly on the hair. So you got enough shampoo in the water. You're gonna take your wet hair, your wet rat hair, and again, you're gonna take it and you're gonna kind of like put it in the water, let it set in there, let the shampoo do its job. Maybe run your fingers lightly through the strands just to make sure, ooh, girl. And it's probably gonna be, especially if you have a colored piece, like if you have a red piece, you're gonna look like you murdered somebody in your sink. That hair color does not like to stick very often. But don't be scared if you see dirty water. It's probably just a lot of hair product, but kind of like dunk it in and pull it out. Just kind of make sure that that shampoo is hitting all sections, okay? Like I said before, never agitate the water. Just kind of pet the hair in the sink. So once you feel that you've gotten enough in there, you're gonna take it out, wring it out very carefully like this. You're never gonna go like this, never gonna go, you know, never do anything like that. And then you're going to empty your sink. Woo, did you see that water? And then you can either turn the sink on. Once again, only cool or lukewarm water. And kind of just hold the hair and let the water run through the hair. Or you can fill up the sink basin again if you feel more comfortable doing it that way. Just do an easy rinse. Try not to hold on to the top of the wig where the lace is. Maybe hold on just below that piece. Get the shampoo out. Kind of pull that water out just by safely wringing it out. This next part is kind of important, okay? Set your hair in the empty sink, no water, whatever, and take a good conditioner. I use another Redken brand. It's the All Soft conditioner, and I just take a tiny, tiny bit, and then I just grab the ends and just kind of put that in the ends. Only the ends. Avoid that lace because you don't want to loosen the knots. Once you feel like, I mean, you can leave it in there. Even if you have like a good comb. Where's my comb? You can safely brush it through with like an easy comb. This is a good comb. I don't know where I got it. Ovation, whatever that is. Oh, it's an old product I had. Maybe comb it a little bit through easily. If it's tangly, don't do this because you don't want to pull the hair out. Just kind of make sure that that conditioner is in the ends only. You can touch it to the wefts if you want, but never go too high into this area where the lace is, okay? So comb that through. If it's a good deep conditioner, let it set in there overnight, whatever. Rinse it out in the morning. And then we're gonna rinse again. Now, if you have a lot of glue or residue in here, that's a whole other story. Some people use a toothbrush and kind of lightly scrub. They do make a special product that does get that out, but you can use shampoo, see if that works, but never use the conditioner. Okay, so we're running through lukewarm water. The hair feels amazing. And remember, never hold it by the lace because we don't want to do anything to that lace. Just hold it on the inside where the wefts are. Wring it out lightly. What I like to do, if you like to have a lot of volume up top, I like to hang them upside down. If you have like a hanger of some sort or even somewhere in your shower, you can just hang it upside down to let it dry. I always like to hang mine dry. I don't ever really like to use a blow dryer on them because I just try to take care of them the best that I can. Try not to use too much heat. So then the last thing you don't have to do, but I recommend, is this piece, this hair is gonna need all the moisture it can get, right? Because our scalp is not producing oil for the wig. I like to use a leave-in conditioner. You just kind of towel dry a little bit. What I really like is can you tell I like Redken? This Redken 1 United. I always spray just a little bit on there. Any kind of leave-in conditioner, just to kind of give it a little extra TLC, a little extra love. One other thing some people choose to do if you have a lace unit like this, I call them units, yes, I know. You can protect the knots even more to prevent shedding by getting a knot sealer. What that does, it's kind of like a hairspray and it like holds those knots secure so that it doesn't shed as quickly, especially those blonde ones, because, you know, those like to shed a little quicker. Once this dries, that would be a good time to spray that lace on the interior with knot sealer and let it dry. Do maybe 2 or 3 coats of that, and then you're solid gold for at least 2 more weeks. Please, God, don't overwash these things. Seriously, don't do it. You want these beauties to last, right? Peace out, ladies. Happy Wiggy Wednesday.